Okay, this is our Ashgirl Designs project, and I am Kristen Moss. Our concept statement is to bring awareness to self identity, especially in Ashgirl, as she transforms from being a nobody to being a princess. And this can be seen as the play progresses from darkness and temptation to light and hope. So the performance space that we chose was using the proscenium stage. With this type of performance space, we're allowed to use projection if need be, and the sets don't have to be 3D because the audience won't be able to see the other side anyway. The actors can also focus on one direction rather than moving around the stage to give a good view from all sides. So the set design for the forest, we decided to be dark and mysterious. This is because of the chilling and eerie scenes that occur here. We would have big, scary trees with like a dark colored background. The trees would be located at the back of the stage, behind the actors, giving the effect that the actors are standing in an opening in the woods. The ending scene, however, would be more happy and light to convey the aspect of hope that is transformed at the end of the play.
Hi, my name's Allison Meyer. I also did set design for the home. So it would be an A-framed roof, like cottage style house, darkish at first to represent Ashgirl. And there would have to be like a fireplace or table and chairs, kitchen, which would give the effect that Ashgirl does a lot of the work in the house that her stepsisters and her stepmother doesn't help out at all. This house would also show that they're middle class power or like level as contrast to the castle, which would have like architecture, medieval, Gothic style. These could be represented in like walls that are made, bright colors, red, medieval inspired, so stained glass, red carpet, detailed architecture. We could use pre-actoids or walls to give it this effect, or even build stairs if you wanted to. And so this would show, it ties into our theme, because Ashgirl sees what her potential could be if she marries the prince, and also the stepmother, she wants this for her daughter. She wants this grand type of life for her daughters, which she doesn't have, which contrasts to the house as well. So like I said, there'd be detailed ballroom to contrast the house.
Hi, I'm Abby Kuiper, and I am a costume designer on the project. So I did Ashgirl first, and really, I wanted her to be in a simple dress at first because she is very unsure of herself and does not have any self-identity. And then as the play progresses, she would change into her gown, which is much more elaborate and silver, as the play says. And then she would be able to, it would be evident that she had a change in her self-identity. Also, I would have the shoes be pretty elaborate because they're a big part of the play, so I want that to be shown. And then she would have the cloak that the fairy gives her to protect herself from all the temptations in the forest. And then for the stepmother, I would have her outfits be a lot more elaborate because she's very set on showing her wealth, and from in the beginning I would have her in a more colorful attire because she is kinder, seems to be kinder, and then by the end of the play she is much ruder and her true selfish intentions come through, so she would be in a darker color like black. And then lastly is Owl, which I would want played by a person in a costume because I want the audience to see that he has human characteristics, like he's wise and he's helpful to Ashgirl. So I would want that portrayed by humans so that that's obvious to the audience.
Hi, my name is Sam McCauley, and I'm also a costume designer for Ashgirl. Starting off, I had a mirror, and in the first act, I kind of imagined him in a more laid-back outfit, and also lined with gold to show his royalty, with kind of a sword at the hip to say he's a prince. And in the second act, I had him with a more formal costume, since most of the act takes place at the ball, and it really glorifies his royalty. So it is also kind of based on how some other fairy tales of kind of how a prince would look, but also kind of what a German medieval prince would kind of look like. Next is I did Ruth and Judith as one person. I kind of thought that since they were stepsisters, I put them in kind of matching dresses, and the first would be a little bit more informal with kind of the same shoes. I thought it was important to put less flashy shoes compared to Ashgirl, because it would make Ashgirl's slippers pop a little bit more. And I put them with matching colors, or I put them to an assigned color, not matching colors, just so it shows that they're these stepsisters compared to Ashgirl. Next is Greed Monkey. He is also played by a person in a costume. He's gonna have a mask. He's going to have a black outfit, because he's going to be kind of a dark character lurking in the forest. And he's going to be laced with gold to show some of his greed and how he values money and his importance to money. But he overall should look like an evil character.
Okay. So, in conclusion, we wanted to give the effect that Ashgirl, she starts off really dark colors. She's not confident in her self-image, and throughout the play, through costumes and through the set design, the audience will determine that Ashgirl has a better self-image at the end of the play because of the storyline, as well as help with sets and costumes.
And I also wanted to portray with the stepmother, I wanted her to be quite opposite from Ashgirl, because she has a backwards development in a way that she goes from good to bad. So I wanted her to be opposite, and I wanted that portrayed too, just to stay with the concept.
So thank you for enjoying our presentation.